Give me.
imitate their parents. I'm just saying to have children like these must come from their parents. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today I would like to welcome the Holy Spirit and our pastor for entering our and our relations, executive members and visiting friends. A special welcome to Anne-Marie, Nilswan, and to our special guests, our children. Welcome, yes you are. Since today is the last day of Child Month, I want to, in a sense, give to you the selfless knowledge. Our theme is SOAR, S-O-A-R, meaning I strive to overcome adversities and resilience, which I just think is just perfect because it fits these young children so well. Also says that we should teach and pray about all problems that we may encounter, and that we must encourage children's efforts to be confident, encourage them to speak up about themselves, help them to set and realize their goals ahead of time, to spend quality time with them, and to treat them unconditionally against their last day. It is Jess Lyle that says children aren't things to be molded, but they're things to be unfolded. And it also says here that we should remind them that they're children of God. We should remind them that they're children of God and individuals especially. Old men can't make war, but it's children who make. Old men can't help us, but it's the children who make history by reinventing it. And I just think that just was perfect. I want to remind us that we should respect and we should help these young children to grow.
God has been very good to me. Since I was 5 years old, the doctor diagnosed me with asthma. And ever since then, I was in and out of hospital for at least 3 times a year. There were moments when doctors thought I would die, but thanks to God, I'm still here.
How can I say thanks for the things He has done for me? Things so
And second to that, Oscar Wilde said the best way to make good children is to make them happy.
I give myself away so you can use it. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can. Come on, let it go. I give myself. Give myself away so you can see. I give myself away. What would happen as a generation embrace this? Come on, son. Here I am. Here I am. Here I stand. Lord, my life
She is an upper sixth form student at the Central High School, and she is the second child from her parents. Our speaker enjoys reading and loves to sing. Congregation, I invite you to stand with me and welcome our guest speaker, Sister Shanielle Jackson.
The theme for this classroom is I strive to overcome adversity with resilience. But what does these words mean? Well, to strive means that you make great effort to obtain something. Adversities is a difficult or unpleasant situation, and resilience is the capability to overcome quickly from difficulties or toughness. Now that we know the keywords, let's see what the Bible has to say about them. So for I strive, and you can write this down if you want, Luke chapter 13:24 says, strive to enter through the narrow door. For many, I tell you, will seek to enter and will not be able. So the scripture is basically saying that we must strive for excellence, strive to reach God. In everything we do, we must strive to achieve the best as possible. Yes, sometimes we may try to do a little thing and be like, okay, let me just try and do this because I have to do it. Or as we kids normally say, let me just do this because I'm going to do this. But one thing that I remember and that will never leave me is one thing that my mother always said. She said that if it's one thing you're doing for the day, make sure that you do it good. And this scripture says, strive to enter through the narrow door. For many, I tell you, will seek to enter and will not be able to. The other verse is Colossians chapter 1, verse 24, which says, for this purpose also I labor, striving according to his power, which mightily works within me. Yes, it didn't start out with the word strive as the first one, but it's basically saying the same thing. It says, for this purpose also I labor. Labor, you work. And the Bible says that we must work so that we can get paid, so that we can take care of our families. So yes, strive according to his power, which mightily works in you. Sometimes we may do something, or sometimes we may feel down, we might feel depressed, especially in this COVID time right now. Most of us can't go out as we used to. Some of us may feel as if things are working out our way, we're tired to do the same thing over and over again, we're in the mask every day, but it says that we must strive according to his power, and his power is God's power, which works mightily within us. The other verse is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 4, which says that you have not yet resisted to the point of shedding blood in your striving against sin. This verse simply saying that we didn't go on the cross as Christ did for us. Christ went on the cross, he shed his blood for our sins. So yes, we didn't go to the extreme as Christ did, but we must still aspire to resist temptation. And then this verse, it doesn't have the word strive in it, but it holds the exact definition of strive. And it says, which you look at 3 verse 14, it says, I press on towards the goal for the prize, the upward call of Christ in Jesus. Many of us know this verse, and it's simply saying that we must press, push forward for heavenly things and for earthly things. The scripture says that you must ask and it shall be given, seek and it shall be found, knock and it shall be opened unto you. Whatever you want, you have to put God in it, in the midst of it, and you will get it. Now, well, adversities, we may have 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 saying that my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Adversity is temptation, it's bad things, as little children might say. But this verse is saying that God's grace is sufficient for us in our times of weakness, in our times of crying, in our times of sadness. We must remember that Christ's blood is sufficient for us. Psalms 46 verse 1 says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in the times of trouble. James 1, verse 2 to 4 says that, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Many of us lack financial support, many of us lack love from family members, many of us lack security. But as the ending part of the verse says, that let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6 says that, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. This verse explains itself. And for resilience, we have Psalms 31, verse 23 to 24. And the funny thing about when I was looking on resilience, and I was looking at some verses, and there are parts in some of these verses that were made highlighted or that were bold, and I will definitely put emphasis on it going forward. So Psalms 31, verse 23 to 24 says that, love the Lord, all your faithful followers of his. The Lord protects those who have integrity, but he pays back in full the one who acts arrogantly. And in bold, it says, be strong and confident, all you who wait on the Lord. Philippians 4, verse 13, which we all know, says that I am able to do all things through him who strengthens me. King James Version says that through Christ who strengthens me. It's basically saying that we should be strong. In adversities, we should be strong. And when we are strong, we will be resilient. Ephesians 6, verse 10 to 14 says that, finally, be strong in the Lord, relying on his mighty strength. Put on the whole armor of God, so that you may be able to stand firm against the devil's strategies. For our struggle is not against human opponents, but against rulers, authorities, cosmos powers in the darkness around us, and the evil spiritual forces in the heavenly realm. And all of that was in bold, and the ending verse says that, for this reason, take up the whole armor of God, so that you may be able to take a stand wherever evil comes, and when you have done everything you good, you will be able to stand firm. Stand firm thereof, having fastened the belt of truth around your waist, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness. For all these verses, it is just magnificent to know that even though this theme says, I strive to overcome adversities with resilience, even though it is something that was just considered by a few persons, there is still something in the Bible that we can draw from to say that, yes, we can be resilient against adversities and we can strive to achieve greatness. If we say that I strive to overcome adversities with resilience, let us do it with strength. Let us do this with love. And lastly, reverence, let us do it with God. Thank you.
And we indeed are grateful that you blessed us with children, the heritage and the legacy of our nation, of our families, of this assembly, and of our community. We have a small portion of children here today representing all the students who are right across this community here in Racetrack, Bentley, Canada, and its environs. And Father, you've gifted them with so many potential. You've blessed them with the capacity, even at this stage, to be able to be involved instrumentally in so many important activities to advance your kingdom. And today, God, as they stand at the forefront to really speak to us and to showcase their talent, that irrespective of the adversities that they are exposed to, they made a resolve deep within the confines of their hearts. Their minds are focused. Their intentions are pure. They are looking forward, Heavenly Father, to strive amidst the adversities that are there. Deep down in their hearts, they've already committed that resilience will be a part of their DNA. That they're going to be successful in giving you glory and honor and praise. That they will be obeying their peers in the Lord. That they will stand for righteousness. That as young individuals, they will be examples amongst the believers. And that, Father, they will lead their communities wherever that community may be, whether it's in their own family, whether that community is in the school that they attend, or the type of affiliation that they have when they study or pursue other objectives. These children will be focused, they've committed themselves from this early stage to ensure that their objectives will be met, because irrespective of their adversities, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's psychological, whatever their challenges are, social challenges, or even spiritual challenges, their commitment is to strive. Their commitment is to be resilient. Their commitment is to ensure that they stay focused on you so that you can lift them to the next level. And so today, Father, it's a joy in our hearts to see them on display, giving you glory. What's also great for us, Lord, is that most of them acknowledge you as their God. Most of them are following you. Most of them are leaders in their own regards. Most of them are taking steps to ensure that they're evangelizing others to come to know you also as their personal Savior. And so, Father, we ask that you continue to build that edge around them. Protect them from harms and danger. Make the necessary provision for them. Help them, Lord God, that even in the midst of the challenges that they're exposed to, that they will stand firm on the solid rock, which is you, Jesus Christ, our Savior and Lord. Today, Father,